Tie-dye sheets. Tie-dyeing can transform a plain cloth into a colorful and zestful fabric sheet. Your imagination is your only limit. You can use your tie-dyed masterpieces to complement your room or any of your private sanctuaries with a hippie-inspired motif. You can also have them as centerpieces to brighten a solid color scheme. Here are some easy steps to help you creatively transform a plain cloth into a delightful, color-filled handiwork. Put together your supplies. Bring out your cloth, preferably light-colored, or white. If it is brand new, you should wash it first. You have to remove its protective finishing. It is practical to initially concentrate on 2 dye colors. Of course, when you are already more adept and skilled about the process, you can try as many colors as you wish. See to it that the dye colors that you are going to choose get to complement the space where you plan to display your finished handiwork. Prepare your cloth. Spread it out on a table or anywhere with a flat surface. Gather a particular section of your cloth, carefully twist it, and then, use a rubber band so you can secure it. Repeat the process until you get to do the whole sheet. The number and the size of the sections may vary. Adjust them according to the look or the design you are planning to achieve. After you have tied your whole sheet, hang it, preferably over a clothesline right outside your place. Ready your dye. Refer to the accompanying instructions in your dye's label. Brands have varied specifications. Your goal is to be able to mix the dye according to its manufacturer's advice. If your dye is already bottled, the solution is already mixed and ready to be used. Just pour it into a spray or a squirt bottle. Apply your dye. Begin this step by putting your gloves on. Proceed by spraying the dye solution into your sheet. Be cautious here. If the dye solution gets on your skin, clean up immediately. Water should be able to wash it off thoroughly. Leave the fabric to dry between 2 and 3 hours. If your area is hot or arid, apply the dye preferably in the morning or in the evening so drying isn't that quick. Wash your cloth. Once the dye is dry, you can remove your cloth from the clothesline and untie it. Wash it in cold water. After that, in hot water. If you have dyed more than one piece of cloth, don't wash all of them at the same time. Their dyes may leak. So, handle them separately. Ideally, the dye should no longer run after you have washed your cloth. Hang out your finished handiwork and let it air dry. Think of ways how you can mount or display it properly. Get ideas from the net, or you can simply browse some magazines. You may even solicit advice from your family and friends who share your passion about being creative and imaginative. If your next tie-dyeing stint, consider experimenting with colors and combinations. Surprise yourself. Tie-dyeing is definitely lots of fun.